inclined to believe Team Falcons usually went with comfort over anything else.
Classic, nothing to say. You talked about comfort. Yep. I'm sure it's comfort for him as well. But I look at Falcon.
Be disrupted if he's not careful, but will be allowed to get away. I think that's a big deal, right? Because this Rolling Thunder should have been a way for them to make something happen on the map, while Amar is going to be going for his ulti. Monet, not level 6 just yet. Wait for him in a couple of seconds. 18-1 charges. He's not going to die with nothing to say. Rotating Amar is already super low and looks very much dead. A toss from Crit won't be changing anything in that engagement. Monet staying focused.
The pipe, as we expected, JT. I wonder how his binds are. Probably he only has 5 kudos. It's the only items. Crit might pay the price here.
Has the healing Lotus. He can bait, nothing to say even further. Rolling Thunder, nothing to say, he has lost all of the mana. He does have that ward. The tiny arrow misses. He still doesn't have anything to get away. Needs to get close to the cliff, and the disruption just in time so that Melrine doesn't connect. But here,
Lotus, he gets mana.
Saving him with the Pavis. It's gonna be enough into a pig, and as a pig, he's faster. They are gonna be losing X Nova, but saving their Storm Spirit. Is it worth giving away 2 of your supports? If Baboka even does get taken out, he's doing his best to escape. And okay. Haha, he's very much laughing at this moment. JT rotating, he needs no blink. We have no more leaps. Avalanche, Crit, maybe he can do enough to restore into the hands of Melrine. The epicenter, the ground is shaking beneath you, and it will bring a tsunami from Monet to assist everybody from G2xIG coming. Falcons, they were missing their off. And he has
you need to overextend, right? You need the Storm to overuse his mana. You need the Sand King to jump a little bit too far forward. But that's not going to happen because he has no blink. He will be pretty much unable to overextend this.
Into an avalanche. There is a stun with the overtime damage. Amar still surviving. Spirit Siphon not gonna matter whatsoever.
Nice arrow, he's so tanky.
You need that one, and they can't do any damage. He did lose 2 of the heroes on the other side. Epicenter now gonna be used at the end of the fight. Melrine, he still has the shield crash going strong, but he's all alone in this world. No spells, no allies, no life. Monet gets a triple, and that pipe making a hell of a difference in the fight.
Does have it ready, and this Mirana does not. I mean, the Mirana doesn't even have a Maelstrom. This is a terrible performance.
Avalanche from Crit. He gives his life away for Amar. That is a solid play from him, but it will still.
I think the play for them is this tier 1 top into Roshan on the dire side.
No, he's 300 gold away, right? He now 100. He only needs the Ring of Tarask. Has the headdress in his backpack. Snaking that again. The Assassinate not even needed. It was
what if
so
he
much
dies
damage
though?
That he is dead. He does have the money for it. No courier in position.
Unless
so sad.
You find JT out of position, which I'll be honest, he has been the pillar. He has been the centerpiece of a lot of the games for G2xIG.
Storm has the AD rune, jumping in, gets the silence. They see clearly where their opponents are at, and diving tier 3s. G2xIG, they baited us. There it is. JT out of position, gets arrow, doesn't care. He doesn't take any damage. You just baited yourself into a bad fight. Melrine is keeping the backlines occupied. Demonic Purge is there once the Rolling Thunder stops. He's gonna be silenced, and nowhere is safe. Only the Fountain is a place where nobody will die, and that's where Skitter is.
Is this only no barracks?
Push.
There's no buyback on Pango. Maybe they really are. I'm surprised that they're not going for Roshan. Very confident, but I guess, you know, these aura timings are incredibly hard to take, especially when you don't have Exo. So this is, it doesn't matter if he has buyback. It really doesn't matter.
I mean, considering that he died in a second, it really won't change anything. So you have a toss back with the Tiny. Avalanche, toss, Storm has been found, Rolling Thunder.
Arrow
the arrow doesn't connect. Can they take him down? No, with the Burrow Strike and the Mech. The Storm is still alive. Even Silence up. There's the disruption. No way. No way he lives through this. He does get the Silence on Melrine. It's not going to be lasting for long, but he's not the only hero. That will be the dieback. Storm buying back as well. He wants to re-engage. Going onto the outpost. Falcons, you're in a 4 versus 5 scenario. You also understand he just cannot die. Skitter Hammer will. And nothing to say is back. How dare you kill me, Melrine? Now Silence up brought down. He will be dying to the soul burn. There's no way you come out of that one alive. Only 2 heroes are left in the game, and Falcons. You know what could be cool? A Slardar, right? That is an ATF hero. CK doesn't have that much armor in the lane, and it would enable the Weaver to do a massive amount of damage, but they just go Doom. Nice thing to have. So Skitter and Snaking this time around should have a better lane. That might mean that G2xIG don't. The other two don't really contribute.
Yeah, that is very true. Amardo.
Okay,
Second stun on him.
He's gonna contribute to a first blood. The only question is who gets it, and Monet starts off with the first blood. Was it the
case? What he can do is actually place the creeps there, and it's still not gonna matter.
It's good. This is good for Falcons. Falcons did everything right there. Beautiful. But again, we're seeing a tri-lane, right? So Mar is just not gonna be getting anything, and he also started off with the Infernal Blade, which is a disaster. But he went for the Scorched Earth, just hoping that he's gonna be escaping. The reality twice it stops, but they're gonna be pulling him in. Amar is not going anywhere. Will get taken out easily, waiting. Something that they weren't capable of doing in the previous match all the time, as Skitter is being targeted. Are you really gonna kill the Weaver? Nope, Skitter does manage to get himself away, but needs to be careful if he wants to re-engage. No wand charges. Too deep from Baboka. The tower shots are coming close.
Lotuses.
Healing Lotuses. The Skitter is coming close. They don't see him, but he puts himself in a very uncomfortable position. No spells on IG at the moment. They can't kill him. And this time around, they really baited him in. Gonna be going in. Misses on his onslaught completely. And that does leave X-Nova all alone. Skitter just with a Skitter step going around that fight and gets himself a double kill. What a player. Even the Clockwork is only level 3 and 3 3/4. Phantasm.
The OT.
Amar, he needs a cookie. He's hungry and will be fed one. Let's see if that's enough to survive. Yep, will be able to run himself away. Had the healing Lotus too.
Okay. Will
nothing to say.
Survive the initial damage. Nothing to say. Stunned for a while.
He's in trouble inside of the cogs. Has to be careful. He uses the Twisted Chakra. I'm thinking about getting out. Not gonna be able to do it.
Okay. That's level 4 for Snaking. A lot of experience that he's gonna get from that. And a rune on top of it denied from the Timber. This is huge.
Yep, this is looking quite solid. Illusion Rune on the ground. Baboka not denying it. He's just going for the kill. Snaking will be taken out. The problem is, can the sniper get himself away? The breed fire and with the full bore scatter blast from afar. They do bring
Falcons, they trying to connect with Amar here. Monedo breaks the smoke. Goes to the left
no
side.
blink
No
on
blink on the
Melreen.
DK.
For 3 seconds. Monet needs help. He needs help now. The Dragon Tail will connect. He does have the Phantasm. Doesn't get the dodge. Mortimer's Kisses flying in. Monet taking a ton of damage, but the Mortimer's Kisses will kill him. Ice Path is nice, but you're still on the low ground. You need to get up high. Amar, no Doom. He does have a spell ready if he does want to go for it. And versus a Timber Saw, that would be a big deal. That Timber now is going to be in trouble, especially with Skitter coming from the other side. Beautiful cogs to make sure JT does not interfere. And that's going to be a cookie on Skitter, who is still chasing on for this kill and will be able to bring down Nothing to Say without the Doom usage. 3 heroes that Falcons, this game, they're looking like themselves. Mind?
No, he has it queued up.
Yeah, and
he's just very poor.
A Ring of Tarask. Yep, has a Ring of Tarask. Dust used on Skitter. Coming in with the onslaught. There will be another.
There we go.
Sakuchi, they got him. G2xIG get themselves a grab. That was also perfectly played from Skitter, but still not good enough.
Yeah, unfortunate that it's X-Nova that gets the kill. I think right now you really want to enable the Primal S. Baboka gets disabled.
Equalize this game.
I think the biggest problem for that is, at least for most of the Seekers that I've been watching, Blink Dagger comes so late in their item build that your kit is kind of awkward to use. Well, unless they jump you, which they will.
And they will. The silence onto the Dragonite. They will try to change this one with the Mortimer's Kisses inside of those cogs. They're not going to live. You are stuck here with me, Monet. He might have been doomed and taken down, but Amar will follow as well. There's going to be a 3-for-1 crit from the side. Gets the full bore scatter blast to get another one and make it somewhat of an okay fight for Falcons. But what a reveal for an Orchid. They just the most important ones for Falcons. If you do not win them convincingly with your BKBs dropping low, it's going to be a problem.
They're very aware of what IG is up to.
Hook shots forward, Doom immediately. You don't get your Aghanims off, even if you do Doom would purge it off. They're still thinking about fighting. No buyback. JT has his blink. Morty kisses onto Baboka, who will TP out. They will get themselves a crit. So Chaos Knight Very nice grab. The rest of Falcon's running out. Have they used any of their BKB charges? The one on the Doom has been used for a Timber kill. I still say that's good for Falcons.
That's pretty good. You fought with the
AT chasing for it. He's gonna see Skitter
not a
for
lot of mana on Skitter.
There's the assassinate. He can't go through the cogs. We just get pushed back on the other side. Timber getting in. Gonna be popping his Aghanim Scepter. What a cookie. Stop his Timber chain. Doesn't stop him going forward. We'll get Yolda. Does purge off his Aghanim Scepter, but the Pulverize makes sure not Crit loses his life. But Boca shooting him from afar. Now that BC has Salty once again. Snaking. Jeff back. Running away.
Hook shot out.
Ah, he's fine. They don't see him. It's nighttime. You know, Dragonite on the menu still has his 9-second BKB. Nullifar as well on the Dragonite and the Weaver. He wants a crit. JT removes that, starts trampling the ground. They found the Weaver in the backlines. Can they finish him off from 100-0? Skitter got the BKB. He'll be fine. The Doom was used on JT. That means that Nothing to Say is allowed to do whatever the hell he wants. Amar with his 8-second BKB that will be expiring. He is a big nuisance, deeping out right next to the enemies and will be fine in the end.
What
Falcons
a play.
winning this fight. What a damage on the crit. He does have a use to keep Nothing to Say at bay. CK jumping in. Cookie gonna be beautiful. This Skitter. Oh, we were doing too much damage. Nothing to Say he's doing his best, but his best is not going to be good enough, Bowie. And you are just left with the Jakiro. X-Nova has to run out. There is another dragon, a bigger, a stronger one that will hunt you down, which does make it...
side, so they're already pinging and moving towards this area, but smoke from Falcons. If they find a hero by itself, like the sniper.
No, Nothing to Say going in first. They want to get to do what a dodge from him, Baboka. He's trying to finish off the... does get him.
BKB
out, but he's taking so much damage. He's gonna die in the fountain. No heals for you. Instantly went for it. Not good enough. A Glacier to make sure that X-Nova is next on the menu. Falcons, they seem too strong at the moment. G2xIG, they even play that engagement really well with Nothing to Say dodging the Doom, but you still lose 3 of it.
Gives a lot of armor, but that's about it.
Falcons do a lot of physical damage, you're right. It definitely does help. Uproar, so deals a decent amount of armor. There's the rock throw. Malrine standing his ground, protected by a Lincoln Sphere from the Doom. Skitter is not gonna be giving his. The Lincolns, there's done. Nullifar as well. Tries to get out, threatening with the Doom. We don't need it. We will either get the kill.
Here's buyback. He's gonna go for it.
Already losing the Clockwork. Malrine is very low, has the BKB and the Lincolns protecting him. And the chase of G2xIG impossible. Falcons, another small victory for them.
Yeah, they've been like this the whole game, right? They already forced here, G2xIG. Smoke on smoke. This is gonna be a big one. Smoke breaks. Amar looking for an opening. Does have a Doom. Finds a big one. Assassinate on the back lines. This is not looking good. They already lost JT. They need to get the hell out. And the Timbersaw is controlled. Gets the side of Vice. Initiation gets butchered. And Monet gonna be butchered as well. Skitter with a monster kill. This game is looking like it's done. It's GG for G2xIG. And yeah, this is pretty much what I expected. A 3-game series against Doom.
Really?
You just run with your you just run with your ulti. Don't care to be doomed.
Is he buying pipe? That's the question of the day, right?
I think he is. I think he is. Honestly, this might.
Malrine rotating. This is what he does. There's no spike carapace. Baboka dropping low. The Twisted Chakram finishes him off. Mirana only one big charge left. The NP ulti kills Skitter. Not something that he has expected to happen. So at least something for G2xIG. But still this rotation of Malrine is going to be quite successful.
Yeah, his drain drops wrinkle down. Look at the Treants though. Look at the damage that you're doing. He's even got a glyph for the Treants.
Your mid lane tower. And you did pretty well in the lane. Nice push with the cogs, not good enough. One rune for Falcons, one rune for G2xIG, and now X-Nova needs to do his best to run away. He doesn't have the cogs, he will lose the battery assault fairly soon, and his life as well. No denies on the Ancients. Falcons get themselves another one, as snaking is being hella annoying. The Mirana once again, you don't want to be using the leap, and he goes for his Balmarine. He's just giving them a masterclass in how you perform with this hero. Every time I watch him, he is just getting so many kills. Look at Snaking, also hiding in the trees, ready to purge off the Windrun. They will go with the focus fire. Goodbye Windrun and goodbye Monet. Beautiful cogs. They're gonna be hitting that right away. Wrath of God.
What?
Changes everything. Look, a Wrath of Nature, but nothing to say is a god. What a turnaround. Falcons, they thought they had this one. No. But all of these heroes don't want their mana burned. Low Nyx, that's not the easiest target, and just goes for the ulti. Will be able to get himself away, just like our viewers will be able to get themselves a promo code UNVRS3 with banner down below. Finding the Slar, goes for the ulti. Arrow flying in. Baboka has gotten ahead of himself now without the Vendetta, and the Spike Carapace will get taken out. Skitter doesn't want to fight. Gets hook shotted. You might not want to, but you're gonna be forced to do it. The Wrath of Nature once again kicking in and taking down Skitter. He's really gonna start hating that spell. As the focus fire onto Snaking. So many arrows are flying in. Here's nothing to say, but the untouchable and the people will protect him. Mortimer's Kiss is gonna get cancelled out in the backline. Snaking dropping low, still alive. Nothing to say, cannot finish him off. And Malrine coming forward. Battery Assault finally there, misses on the Chakram. X-Nova has been a bane in his existence. Onto the high ground. They get the kill. Will be dooming the Pork Locker. He'll be more than happy to tank that one for the team, as JT is threatening with the arrow but will not go for it in the end. Another small victory for G2xIG. Crit, dead. That bar shot, he does have the watch out. He's nothing to say. He's still coming forward. Full bore scatter blast. Keeping him away. He has nothing to cut through the trees. Skitter back in the fight. He gets arrowed. He didn't use the dark back. He's in so much trouble. He needs to get away. This time around, he did get the dark back up, but the damage, it is too overwhelming. Nothing to say. His right legs, they hurt. Baboka might be on the menu, but he's still surviving. Still around with the impale. Keeps snaking in place. There's nothing to say. He's doing his best to escape, but it's not going to be good enough. Snaking with the right click. Get that extra dark, right? Am I correct? Or are you still able to?
As far as I know,
you should be able to double stun.
Oh my lord!
They even went for the Vendetta hit. You had time to react. Gleipnir onto Creed. They know this is going to be an easier kill, but they see one more Snaking. He would love to leave these cogs, and he's not going anywhere. 3 kills just like that. G2xIG continuing with their fast-paced gameplay.
Smoke has been playing out of his mind, man.
You say, as Smoke is going to be
Shard
used.
is not ready. Still 500 gold away.
Good smoke break. Very nice. Wrath of Nature was used. Crit runaway. You don't need to be an extra target. Hurricane, Snaking, feeling so much. He has so many of those wisps. Arrow, he picks it up. He just came back into it. The slot. They know exactly where he is. Feather Cookie gets to the high ground. Will be fine. Maybe that's just going to be bait for more. Malrine standing his ground. He has been stunned. The right clicks are insane, but he has the Aghanim Scepter with the reactive armor. It's fine. DP out. Nature's Prophet wants to get away. Maybe in the fountain he'll be able to survive that doom. The explode. Monet will be surviving quite a lot, and NP can return into that fight. Just needs to heal a little bit more. Falcons should be aware of this while going for the chase. DP out from Monet. Baboka is trying to do the same. X-Nova, really good. His best to keep the enemies in bay.
Dude, that was the best case. Oh, wait, nothing to say. Should be careful here. No TP, no teleportation. Amar has the blink. Oh, wait, what?
They got him. He just wanted to see if he was hiding there. Namara will be chasing.
I think he can teleport out now.
There is an Infernal Blade, and they're gonna wait for it. Went for it. Nothing to say. Standing his ground with the Murata ulti. He might be able to get this kill. JT coming in. Will be a trade between the cores, of course. This Nature's Prophet is more valuable. Slar going forward. Has the Shadow Dance. Will get stopped up by the Spike Carapace. No Dark Pact at the moment. It is time to run. The Focus Fire is the problem. Skitter is dead. Baboka, he can kill him. But he doesn't want to. He will allow Monet to do so. There is the break. No longer untouchable for you. Doesn't look that beautiful any longer, but Snaking. He'll be able to run out.
Oh, that's on. But this Lark has been struggling.
Definitely has been. Also for our viewers who have been struggling, getting all of these amazing
they found this Lark. Dark Pact is there.
Arrow got protected by the Wild Wing Ripper. Morty kisses, make sure Baboka is dead, and they will be giving some extra vision back there. So Falcons, they get themselves a pick off. Nothing more than that. Solar Flare was popped, so you go for a fight now. Chaka shot. Amar has been found underneath the sentry as a BKB. Even if he gets it off, it changes nothing. Slark still running forward, has been leashed. Needs to be careful. Shackle shot protects himself with the depth shot. No, the cookie takes it back. No, that cookie, it killed him. He went to the low ground and then turned for a second. The cookie returned him forward.
This is our Roche. Even if they calm, it's just not going to be fast enough.
He's dying. Hookshot forward onto the
Now
Doom.
you're fighting.
Yeah,
with no
without
solar
the
flare. I think
flare.
you gotta get the hell out. What
Marin isn't taking that much damage at all. Pops the BKB, the nullifier is there, not gonna be doing anything. Monet is in a lot of trouble. A beautiful impale, but only onto the Doom. Nothing to say, TPing out, will be able to get himself away. You lose 2 supports. Oh, actually, that's a Mirana core. The 2 supports will die either way, at a cost of a Doom who didn't even use his ulti. Weird decision from G2xIG.
Those intrusive thoughts were... It's definitely a problem. JT, out of position here, gets found.
Let's see who's gonna be in trouble. Malrine with his BKB.
Oh, Skitter taking a lot of damage. Oh, that's almost solo kill.
Careful, Skitter. Even JT, Skitter will be able to survive with the Shadow Dance. Malrine gets nullified now inside of the cogs. He's in so much trouble, but Skitter does get JT down, so it is a 1-for-1. More to kisses. Still the use still.
One right click from solo killing the Slark. I have never seen a Mirana even close to doing that, but now that the Slark already used everything, they want to punish.
You will be getting your ulti back in 4 seconds, so the Slark might think of re-engaging with the 15 charges. One very deep. He's gonna get burst. And here's the ulti. You will take down the Aegis. Nothing to say. Has the BKB. Skitter is getting way too many stacks. This is a problem. You don't have the solar flare. And it is starting to be with the TP out. There it is. Doom onto the Wind Ranger trying to run away. What a jump from the Slark. Skitter is pouncing on everybody and he has way too many stacks. We talked about the Slark getting online. He is online with these many. He's too strong. Gets himself a double kill. It all started with him barely.
Struggled in beginning.
Oh, goodbye tower.
Now that even game.
What?
Oh my
What?
lord. Oh my lord. He took the
Somebody
aggro off.
tower.
Look at it go.
What the hell is that? They will lose the Doom, and that tower is in trouble as well. Nothing to say. Has the Arcane Rune. Turns around with the Nullifier. Still have the BKB. Aghanim Scepter Slark, Curse of the Old Growth will be used. Nothing to say. He sees exactly what's going on, but wants to get out for the time being. He still can rejoin the fight, or could when split push the top lane. Finding X-Nova, that is a big hero to take out. Solar Flare has been used. Shackle Shot off the mark. X-Nova still alive. Amar, Malrine, popping the BKB, needs to get out. Solar Flare doing too much. Cookie stunning the Mirana, a couple of more hits, and he has all those Essence Shift stacks. Monet trying to get snaking down, but that just means that he doesn't have his ulti. Hurricane Pike gets him a little bit away from the Slark. Somebody needs to burn that off. Skitter coming forward, 4-step for Monet. Mortimer's kisses. If they're on the mark, he's trying to dodge them. He doesn't want to get smooshed by the grandma, but will come over and Skitter will fall. Skrit gets him out. X-Nova finally taken out as well by Malrine. It all started on him.
Oh, now.
They can't solar flare beforehand, right? You know that you have it for, you need to have it for a fight. But they're still doing so much damage to it. X-Nova in some trouble. Will be fine. Arrow. Malrine pops the BKB so it doesn't connect. Skitter taking a lot of damage. He does have his ulti. Malrine bring down X-Nova who does have a buyback. Nothing to say. Will not allow. Every single time he's been able to BKB TP out. Not this time. This time around, Skitter gets the connection. Mirana jumps into his hands as well. 3 heroes that only X-Nova has buyback. This does look like game over.
Dude, again, they could have all TP'd from the pit. They consider fighting for a second. They give another buyback being used. No buyback on JT. There's still Glyph. I think you probably use it here to kill the catapults, but they're gonna... Oh, this Glyph is late.
Mar will be able to survive. He got the BKB and the Doom.
He blinks out of the carapace.
Is the Doom killing him? No, it's not. It would be really bad if he dies.
Well, the barracks are falling.
But you don't have your Doom. So maybe in a 4 versus 5 scenario and then Aegis Cheese, they can do enough. Skitter gets himself away. Shackle Shot not doing anything. They still want it. Got arrowed. It's fine. Has the S and Y. Really is making a difference. In. Malrine has been caught. There's the stun pushed by the cogs. The refresh from Boca. There's the Death Shroud again. Now with the Sprout. With the Sprout, they pushed him away. This Death Shroud just cannot work. But Malrine is too strong. BKB and the negative sector being utilized. JT has the cheese. Gets back up to full. Skitter surrounded by enemies. There's just so much right-click damage. He gets annihilated by nothing to say with Malrine. Still coming forward. He doesn't have the reactive armor at the moment, so needs to run away. Falcons, they don't get a lane of racks and get pushed out. G2xIG are still...
You have this buyback on the Mirana and he can rejoin to the teleportation.
Yeah, but he... I don't think he can do it now.
They're not.
Skitter is going forward. They'll get the Hex off onto the Wind Ranger. Gets out. Now there's a soul flare.
Oh, the
Again,
Sprout.
pulled out of the depth shroud. How do they keep doing it?
Holy
They just
crap.
demolish Malrine. You're too deep.
The solar
You still have
flare.
The Shadow Dance Skitter is trying to TP out.
They
And the
cancel
leash
the TP.
doesn't allow him to do so. These ultis from the Slark, they're just completely useless. He's still very much speedy there with the Aviator as well.
Another one.
That is a flying fish. And TP from the Timber Saw. No, that's TP from Nothing to Say. He puts down two treants.
He has
Somebody
pressure.
stop him. No, not this time
Just keep
around.
hitting.
He's gonna get the Raxes either way. But he does have a buyback back. Okay, that's nice. He's gonna stand his ground with a Solar Flare. He might actually bring down Amar as Refresher from Malrine running forward. There's gonna be another Hex. He really wants him dead. Skitter.
JT, look at the damage.
The Depth Shroud. Will be okay. Protect himself with the ult. You have a buyback on the Nature's Prophet. If you want to get Mega Creeps, you can, but that would be quite dangerous. Monet running out. You have two buybacks. X-Nova still missing on his.
Yeah,
We'll have
really
bots
is.
too.
They're holding the glyph.
They
Tier
want the,
4's under siege.
They want the buybacks. There are gonna be 4 heroes alive.
Amar still in the base. He does have Boots of Travel level 2. Can
Yep.
join this fight.
Falcon shot slowing him down. Skitter
Skitter.
annoyed. That damage is quite insane. And that's without the Solar Flare. They force Monet forward.
From Amar.
Gotta get
Finally
Doom.
comes in.
Needs to go in. Maybe this is an opening for the Nature's Prophet to buy back. I mean, he's gonna have to. Live being used. You came out too far, Monet.
Buyback.
Does have a buyback. Now gonna be using a Depth Shroud. This time around, they didn't pull him out. Malrine does survive.
Second.
There's gonna be another one. The Refresher from Nothing to Say, making sure Malrine dies only the once, while the rest of Falcons, they're focusing the throne. They're just so bad at pushing. Malrine has the BKB. X-Nova forced after the high ground. The focus fire is not gonna be getting out of that.
No
There's
buyback.
So many of those, and that is a huge problem. 2.5 minutes without it. He doesn't even have the gold. Nothing to Say, going a little bit more aggressively. His BKB will be expiring. Skitter. Shadow Dance to keep himself safe. It is a level 25 Shadow Dance. BKB on the Doom available, and another Doom as well if you're not careful. Beautiful Shackle Shot, Curse of the Old Growth's point away. Snaking is out.
Still 100 seconds, no Timber. 2 seconds.
I mean, compare. Where's Malrine? Malrine, come over just to show Bowie what a big hero is.
Now he's here.
Say, standing his ground. He is gonna be doomed, but
Oh my lord.
Amar is the one that is in trouble. One more hit, he gets himself away. Nick's trying to finish him off. He did get him. He will be losing the Nature's Prophet. Focus fire onto Malrine.
There's a buyback.
The BKB. That is with the Stygian Desolator. They have the Gale Force Yules to remove it. The ADF is not buying back. There's gonna be 2 heroes that can make it back into it.
They found
Spike
another
away,
one.
Skitter.
They
Think about
used
it
this
going
Roshan
in.
window so perfectly.
Beautiful.
Falcons.
Even Slarky's found X-Nova is level 25. Gonna be sending in some vision there. Lotus Orb returning the glaive.
Once you have that, there's still going to be a 1 minute window here for you to do that.
I don't know you want him. Doom on the Wind Ranger. It's time to run. Nothing to say.
Nothing
Went
to
a
say,
bit too
bash.
deep, and Skitter is gonna be getting him bashed multiple times. Oh, the Force Snap! They didn't want to do that! He needs to get into the Depth Shroud once again. The Doom was returned to him by the Mirror Shield. The Pistol Blade. Skitter still coming forward. He's going to be protected by the Mirror Shield of his own. Still has the Shadow Dance to keep him alive. Amar running in, knowing that he has a buyback and the Book of the Shadows. Nothing to Say has no buy for another 4 minutes. Falcons, have they finally done it? Have they broken the defenses of this insanely strong right-click lineup? You're still going to be in a 5 versus 4 scenario. Cheese on the Nyx Assassin. Lark.
It's broken. Crit. Some damage.
Depth Shroud will protect him. That is an early usage of a 75-second cooldown from Skitter. There's a glyph, okay? They want the throne. Not the Mega Creeps. Stunned up Amar, gets his BKB off inside of the cogs. The arrow.
Okay, use
just
the
picks it
rapier.
up. Book of Shadows is fine. You don't have the
We
glyph
gotta
any
fight
longer.
now. Solar Flare is ending.
That's a problem. Does he have a refresher? Does he have anything? No. It's gone.
Solar Flare.
Hitter returns that.
Slipping through your hands. Doom on the
Mirana has
Mirana.
gotten Doom. That is a rapier on the deck, and Falcons against all odds. It looked very hard. The right-click damage of their opponents was insane. Monet is running forward. Nobody cares. Defense of the Asians is the name of the game.